So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I think we'll be seeing a lot of this fella, Mateo Kovacic, if he's got the freedom to get forward. He's got the athleticism, he's got the staying power, and he loves to press. And just keep an eye out for that drop of the shoulder. He loves to go past opposition players.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Botman. Barnes. Botman. Rodri. Clearly not happy with that. And it's Willock. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Kovacic did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Hall. Chiao. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Ruben Dias. Forwards and with intent. Vardiol. Kovacic. Vardiol. Kovacic. Barnes. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nice defending, physical and effective. Ruben Dias. Ake. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Foden. And it's Bernardo Silva. Barnes. Linton. Barnes. It's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. Linton. Here's Willock. Out to the left it goes. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Trippier goes short. There are a few waiting for it. Hall. Barnes. He is just caressing the ball. Caresses it through. Barnes. And that's aimed into the middle. And here's Barnes. He's being urged to shoot. Doku. Vardiol. Rodri. Ake. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. Lewis shifted upfield. Foden. Time to deliver. That's tidy. And it's played in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Moved on forwards. Looking to break at pace. Barnes. Hall. Barnes. It's a great ball here. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Gordon! And it's hoisted clear. And it's Hall. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kovacic. Vardiol. Aim forwards. Ake. Kovacic. Ake, gently done. Linton. Hold time, excellent interception. Bernardo Silva. Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier. Gordon. Trippier. Showing good feet. Trippier. Now that's a fine challenge. Kovacic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And back to the goalkeeper. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Ruben Dias. Moved on forwards. And that's a throw. Succumbs to the pressure. Gordon is the guilty party there. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. And it's Lewis. He's in a great position here. And here's Haaland. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played towards the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kovacic. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Takes a shot.
Bernardo Silva made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. Thiaw. Thiaw forwards and with intent. Bruno Guimaraes. Vicious ball here. It's a throw-in. And he'll shoot here! He's missed, but not by that far. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Foden carries the ball down the right. Rodri knocks it out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hall, Botman, Thiaw, Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Haaland. Takes the shot. He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Linton. Botman shifted upfield. Lewis. Rodri. Aim forwards. Over to the left. Doku. It's gone for a throw-in. Doku played back in. It's really well cleared. Linton clears it away. This looks promising. Shapes to shoot! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Defending, but that'll do. Botman. Linton is onto it in a flash. And he cuts out the supply. Guardiola. Ruben Dias. Ake. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. Rodri. Ake shifted upfield. Doku gently done. Doku is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass did he? Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
That has been cut short. Linton. Here's Willock, and he's searching through. Vardiol. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Barnes chips it through. It's one through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Ake. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Bruno Guimaraes. Gordon. Gordon's cross. Nice interception, well timed. Great defending, strong and determined. Played out wide. Trippier. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Haaland. Oh, that's neat. And it's Kovacic. Kovacic. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Now it's put chance, surely. That has been knocked clear. Kovacic. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Hall. Barnes with the cross. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. It's still a possession this, but very little to show for it. Moved on forwards. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Linton. And it's played forward. Rodri. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Forwards and with intent. Until a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Kovacic. That's really well manoeuvred. Thiaw attempts a clearance. So what can they make of this? And there's green grass ahead of him. Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias, gently done. Rodri, moved on forwards. So who's he picking out? Oh, that's well done, really robust. And the counter is on.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Botman. Thiaw shifted upfield. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. And it's Kovacic. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Botman. Hall. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Doku. And it's played forward. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Kovacic. Rodri. Lewis. Foden. And it's Lewis. Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bernardo Silva plays it short. Good take, and is he in? Foden. Ake wins the duel this time. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Barnes looking up to see who wants it. Hall played up towards the front line. Lewis. Foden. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rodri forwards and with intent. Xiao. Aim forwards. Gordon. Doku does really well to win the ball there. And it's Guimaraes. Linton. Trippier. Gordon. He's in! He's having a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Lewis. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Vardiol. Vardiol getting this one clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Chance! Surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Lewis. Silva. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now it's Haaland. Guardiola. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Doku. And here's Haaland! He'll try to keep this alive. Linton. Foden. Bernardo Silva. And here's Foden. Plenty waiting in the middle. Paul wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Bernardo Silva, out to the right. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Cross goes in there, up he goes! The header is disappointing in the end.
Oh, what a great leap. You had no right to get to that.
Gordon. Trippier, it's a sharp pass. That's an excellent interception. Big chance, corner. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ruben Dias, Foden, Lewis goes forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Doku. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. And it's Kovacic. Oh, good ball. Linton gets good distance on it. Here's Doku. Guardiola. Doku. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Gordon. Trippier shifted upfield. And that is as far as they're going to go. Lewis. Botman. Xiao. Bruno Guimaraes. Xiao. There's a probing ball. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Haaland. Doku. Nice control. Kovacic. Now it's Doku. There's the header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. It makes life so much harder for that defence.
Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Doku. Calmly anticipates. Foden. Excellent. Joelinton concedes a free kick for that. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kovacic. Guardiol. Chow tries to clear. Doku. Rodri. And here's Haaland. And he shoots! Oh, that is very close.
Haaland brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And it's played forward. And it's gone back to the keeper. Rodri. Oh, they could be caught. That's very neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier. Rodri. Alex Willock. Gets it away. Oh, they can break here. That's really well manoeuvred. Foden. Lewis. Rodri. Rodri, gently done. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pope sends that a long way. Ruben Dias. Haaland. Proves too strong. Alex Willock. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Doku. Rodri. Lewis. Header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Trippier. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Foden. Oh, delicate chip through. Doku. Lovely feet. Might be to... And Bernardo Silva! Paul gets it clear. And it's Bernardo Silva. Ake. Barnes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bruno Guimaraes. Bernardo Silva. Deftly away. Trippier forwards and with intent. Kovacic. Linton. Thiaw. Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. Vardiol. Ake shifted upfield. Lewis. Foden, aim forwards. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Pope, long ball by the goalkeeper. Lewis. Haaland, played out towards the right wing. And now the breakaway. Barnes delivers. Ake can get it clear. Out of play for a throw. Doku. Kovacic. Ake. Quality ball. Haaland. Now he's off and running. Foden. Lewis. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Paul gently done. Chance here to counter. Spread out to the left. Barnes. Very nicely done. Tries to get it clear. And that's been won straight back. Barnes. Linton. Hall. Linton. Here's Willock. Bernardo Silva. Moved on forwards. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Willock. Well read, and the danger is averted. Linton. Rodri. Out to the left it goes. Gordon. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Ruben Dias. Doku. Guardiola. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Foden. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Joe Linton. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And he's heaved it away. Willock. Botman. Joe Linton. Hall. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Haaland. Foden. Foden. Half an hour played now. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Foden. Looking for a decent ball in. Chow attempts a clearance. Strong running down that left flank. Can he spark a counter here? Barnes. Crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nice physical challenge. Do have a chance to counter here. Ake cuts it out. Kovacic. Guardiola. Doku. Oh, that's nice. Kovacic. Doku. Oh, it's played into the area.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chance is gonna beg him.
Cleared without complication. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Ake. Lewis. Foden. Rodri. Kovacic. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Joe Linton. Here's Willock. Lewis aim forwards. Haaland. Doku. Joe Linton. Hall. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Ake wins the duel this time. Ruben Dias, and the keeper's got it again. That's really well manoeuvred. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Trippier shifted upfield. picks it up out wide. Trippier. Gordon. And it's played in here. Foden. Now it's Haaland. And it's Bernardo Silva. Foden. Lewis. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Barnes. Linton. Willock. Linton. Hall. And here's Barnes. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Over to the left. That is lovely. Botman. Cleared away. Bruno Guimaraes have it back and can go again. Linton. Paul in acres of space out wide. That's good play. Linton. Bernardo Silva could move up a gear here. And it's Bernardo Silva. That is a great pick out. Foden. He whips it across. Chow. Willock. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Lobbed in behind. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Willock. Played out to the right. And they can counter here. Defending of the desperate variety. Rodri. Oh, super find. He has found the way through. Paul gently done. And now the breakaway. Chow. Linton. Moved on forwards. And he's there to clear it. And it's Hall. Barnes. Linton. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Both sides, I think, lacking in intent. Willock has got himself a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Gordon! Against the crossbar! Paul played out to the left flank. Oh, nice touch. Over to the left. Barnes. Oh, what's he giving here? Oh, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
try! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Kovacic. Rodri. Ake. And he goes cross-field. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Willock knocks it out wide. And they've got a throw. Hall. Hit into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Well, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Kovacic. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Barnes. And it's Willock. Can he finish? Trippier with the short one. Gordon. Crosses it in here. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Barnes. Bruno Guimaraes. It's off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. That's been drilled forward. Muscular approach does pay off here. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lewis forwards and with intent. Now it's Doku. Vardiol. Kovacic. Kovacic, now he's got space here. That's a cute ball. Here's a corner, good chance. Foden hangs in a cross. Real chance! And it was a decent attempt in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
João, Bruno Guimaraes, Botman, Linton, Botman driven forward, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rodri, Foden, and here's Bernardo Silva. Oh, sweet feet. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now he's wondering who wants it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Ruben Dias, Ake, Bernardo Silva, Ruben Dias, Ake shifted upfield. Chance to play it in. Foden proves just a little bit too strong. Linton, that's really well manoeuvred. Barnes, he's found a way through. And a goal kick. Rodri, Guardiola, Rodri, Bernardo Silva chasing after it. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bruno Guimaraes. Chance here to counter, and claimed it back swiftly. And here's Haaland, Foden, and it's Lewis. That's good play. Can he deliver? Kovacic, and here's Haaland. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rodri. Aim forwards. Foden. Lewis has it out wide and in space. Tries to get it clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's Kovacic! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Trippier. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Thiaw, gently done. Ruben Dias producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Willock. Barnes. And they've got rid. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Trippier. And here's Gordon. Gordon's cross. Ake attempts a clearance. Could be danger here. Tries a shot! Oh, this is a... And again!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Moved on forwards. Lewis. And it's played forward. And he thumps it clear. What a throw-in. Proves too strong. Bernardo Silva, defending of the desperate variety. Kovacic spread out to the left. A nice touch. Played into the middle. Goes for a shot! He wasn't that far away.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Trippier. Bruno Guimaraes. It's a quick ball upfield. Doku. Report shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Lewis. And it's Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good spread. Well, it is over the line. Trippier shifted upfield. Now, what's he got in mind? And he's well positioned. Oh, shooting chance! Gets it away. Doku. Doku forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva, and here's Foden. Lewis, and here's Foden. And here's Bernardo, and the shot! Can he stop it going out? Plenty waiting in the middle. Gordon, aim forwards, and the counter is on. Rodri, gently done. Bruno Guimaraes gets across to intercept that. And the shot! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too and sets up... Would have been boxed in.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Linton, Hall, Barnes, lovely feet, Barnes with the cross. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Cleared away. Ruben Dias. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kovacic. And here's Doku. Kovacic. Haaland. Botman gets rid without sophistication. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Lewis. Foden. That's tidy. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Lewis. Botman. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Here's Willock. Now it's Gordon. Kovacic cuts out the pass. Big chance!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Kovacic.
Claudio.
Doku. Decent progress down the left. Gordon does really well there, strong defending. Xiao. Linton. Hall. And the keeper has it. Foden. Lewis. Moved on forwards. And he's there to clear it. Willock does really well to win the ball there. Hall. Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier, gently done. Ake clears it away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Barnes. And it's Guimaraes. And here's Barnes. Showing good feet. Now it's Willock. Out to the left it goes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hall. Barnes. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Gordon. And the ball's come loose here. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Botman. Linton. Barnes. That's a good run down the left. Time to deliver. Lewis, some resolute defending there. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Barnes. And it's Hall. Linton. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. Ake. Rodri. Lewis. Kovacic. Guardiola. Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier. That's really well manoeuvred. Willock. And it's claimed by the keeper.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lewis. Do have a chance to counter here. Rodri forwards and with intent. Can he latch on to this? Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Easy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Bruno Guimaraes. Bernardo Silva.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lewis. Has a look and plays it forward. Succumbs to the pressure. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Hall. Barnes. Hall. Up towards the front line. And it's hoisted clear. Bernardo Silva, spread out to the left. Gordon. Bernardo Silva. Looking here to chip it through. Haaland looking to get on the end of this. Now who's going to be first to this? Haaland. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Willock. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Ake. Linton. Hall. Barnes. Aimed in towards the centre. Chance to shoot! Rodri. Kovacic. Lewis. And it's played forward. Oh, easy pickings there. Chow. Barnes. Good play on the left-hand side here. Hall. Barnes. Oh, that's neat. Linton. Linton! Same again, same outcome. Lewis. Foden. Lewis shifted upfield, and that could set him on his way. And that's a dangerous ball. Haaland. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hall aimed forwards. Ruben Dias with the clearance. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ruben Dias. Bruno Guimaraes, and it's Linton. And here's Gordon. Now the delivery, brilliantly cut out. Foden, well, they can break here. Vardio, and it's played forward. And here's Haaland. It could be in here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hall. Barnes. Lewis makes the interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Chow. Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier. And here's Gordon. Ruben Dias gets good distance on it and reclaimed it in a trice. Botman, nicely aimed pass. Great chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Ruben Dias. Rodri. Lewis. Ake. Kovacic. Lewis. Rodri. Vardio. Ruben Dias. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's been won straight back. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Joelinton wins the duel this time. Barnes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ake. Ruben Diaz, forwards and with intent.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Ball comes in. Botman attempts a clearance. Joelinton, that's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Doku. Vardiol. Gordon tries a deft little ball, nicely intercepted. Ake moved on forwards. Doku looks to get on the end of this. Botman, Joelinton, and claimed it back swiftly. Gordon tries a measured ball. Barnes, he's shifting through the gears here. Corner then. And it's been taken short. There are a few waiting for it. And it's Hall. Bruno Guimaraes. Here's Willock. Ruben Diaz gets it clear. Willock. Now it's Barnes. Barnes delivers.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Kovacic. Foden. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Willock. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Joelinton defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Barnes, he's got away. Ake. Rodri. Ruben Diaz. Kovacic. Ake shifted upfield. And here's Willock. Foden. Ake. Rodri. Ake. Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias, gently done. That is a little undercooked. And it's Willock. Takes a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Donnarumma trying to keep this in. Gordon's cross. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Ake. Rodri. Hall. Barnes. That pass has been well intercepted. Haaland. Foden. Probing pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Willock. Trippier. Bruno Guimaraes. Moved on forwards. Vardiol. Almost an hour gone. Kovacic. Good ball, good take. Foden. Oh, he's found him in space. Shoots! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Lewis. Doku tries a cross. Laid back in. And here's Doku. Doku has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Hall. Hall, it's a sharp pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Foden. Lewis. And it's played forward. Deftly away. Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier forwards and with intent. Rodri. Kovacic. That's really well manoeuvred. Gordon does really well to win the ball there. Willock. And here's Gordon. Trippier. Bruno Guimaraes. Gordon. Trippier. And here's Gordon. And the shot's on here. Turns and goes back. And here's Barnes. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That looks a cracking ball. Lewis, and he's managed to get free. Great challenge, time to perfection.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Trippier shifted upfield. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Rodri. Ake. Kovacic. Ake. Vardiol. Kovacic aim forwards. Haaland. Doku. Trippier gets a foot in here. He is through here. Doku. Hall. Barnes. Hall. Xiao. Bruno Guimaraes. Kovacic. Ruben Dias. Ake. Rodri. Ake. Lewis. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Moved on forwards. Kovacic. Doku. Gordon wins the duel this time. And it's Trippier. In by Trippier. Barnes. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Barnes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kovacic. Rodri. Rodri shifted upfield. Lewis. Lewis gently done. Doku. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
You know, you can't really have any complaints of being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
And it's played forward. Lewis gets over and intercepts. Rodri. That's been drilled forward. Xiao. Barnes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lewis. It's an inviting looking ball, that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Trippier. And it's Willock. Willock, that's a delicate pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Kovacic forwards and with intent. Doku gently done. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Some good work on the right flank here. Danger averted for now. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Guardiola. Lewis. That's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Doku gently done. Pope breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Botman. Xiao. Bruno Guimaraes. Gordon. Trippier. Trippier shifted upfield. Now this could be a chance. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ake. Kovacic. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Botman. Linton needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And he cuts out the supply. Guardiola. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Aim forwards. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Willock. Trippier. He's in plenty of space here. Too long, and over the line. Guardiola. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Xiao. Great defending, strong and determined. Foden. Haaland. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now that's well seen too.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Doku. Moved on forwards. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva played out to the left flank. That is a brilliant interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kovacic does really well to win the ball there. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Pulled forwards and with intent. Well, played right into his puck. Willock! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Trippier plays it short. Trippier, so who's he picking out? Oh, can he finish? Game on! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Kovacic. Haaland, now he's off and running. Trippier makes the interception. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Foden. Vardiol. And it's played forward. Gordon. Now, what about a counter-attack? Barnes. This one clear, and he's there to get it away. That has been knocked clear. Bernardo Silva, and it's lofted through here. Always onto this.
Well, that's certainly more like it.
There's the shot! He has done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
The dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Hall. That's really well manoeuvred. Barnes. Great work on the overlap. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Here's Willock. Over to the left. Haaland. Bernardo Silva, spread out to the left. Nice physical challenge. Gordon. Trippier. Here's Willock. Joelinton. Joelinton! That was venomous. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Ake. Kovacic. Ruben Dias, shifted up. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Bruno Guimaraes. Hall. Barnes. Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier. Moved on forwards. Wrong time. Excellent interception. Here's Willock. And it's Joelinton. Joelinton. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he spark a counter here? Doku. Ball's gone out of play. Gordon. Trippier, hurtling down that right flank, flings it across. Now it's Willock, a real chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lewis. 75 minutes played. Ruben Dias, aim forwards. It's gone out for a throw-in. Alex Willock. Joelinton. Hall. Now here's the delivery. And that has been clubbed away. Joelinton. And here's Barnes. Cross goes in there. Guardiola gets it away. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Ruben Dias. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Lewis. Rodri. Lewis. Lewis, gently done. Lewis is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's played forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Vardiol. Moved on forwards. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rodri. That's a look and place it forward. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Gordon. Now it's Barnes. Doku. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Barnes. It's run loose here. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Haaland. Doku. Vardiol. Oh, there's a probing ball. Botman cuts it out. Gordon. Willock. Doku. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter. And with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
That is definitely not his best. And he's there to clear it. Kovacic played out to the left flank. Linton. Barnes. That's a cute ball. Can he get onto this? And it's Willock. Played into the middle, climbs up big! And somehow he managed to miss it. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Kovacic shifted upfield. Trippier. Bruno Guimaraes. Gordon. Trippier. And here's Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Barnes. And the finish! Trippier. And here's Gordon. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bruno Guimaraes. Played down the flank. And it's Trippier. Across it goes. Ruben Dias gets it away. Vardio. And that is out of play. Doku. Vardio. Kovacic. Ake. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Kovacic. Ake forwards and with intent. Doku. Vardio. Aim forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. Willock. He's through here. He's cut it out. Now it's Haaland. Out to the right. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Botman. Bruno Guimaraes. Aim forwards. Trippier crosses. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Willock. Bruno Guimaraes. Gordon. And here's Trippier. Bruno Guimaraes. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Ake gently done. Vardio. Ruben Dias. Gordon. Willock. He's having a shot! We can get that clear. Bernardo Silva. And here's the chance to counter. Haaland. Out to the left it goes. Doku. Now it's Haaland. Chance! Should have put that one away.
Haaland really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
And that has been cleared. And it's Bernardo Silva. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Vardio. Now it's Doku. Gordon wins the duel this time. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Botman. Linton. Ake shifted upfield. And here's Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Donnarumma, long ball by the goalkeeper. He's given it away. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Hall. And a chance! Lewis getting this one clear. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Haaland. Clipped into space. Out of play for a goal kick. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Hall. Botman forwards and with intent. The final 5 minutes. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Haaland chasing after it. Gordon. Trippier making good progress on the right-hand side. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's hoisted clear. Gordon. Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way. So here comes the substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Foden. Ake. Rodri. Kovacic. Moved on forwards. Bernardo Silva. Natchez Nunes. And here's Foden. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hall. And it's played forward. Now it's Barnes. Linton. Here's Willock.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ruben Dias. Cardio. Rodri. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That has been cut short. Gordon. Kovacic with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Haaland with 2 goals already to his name. Nunes. Foden moved on forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's been played through, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Willock. Barnes. That's very neat. Paul. Oh, it's played into the area. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking to break at pace. Now it's Haaland. Botman cuts out the pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. And here's Doku. Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier. And here's Gordon. And it's Guimaraes. Barnes goes for a shot! Good strike, quite an alarm. Foden. Bernardo Silva, who's set up 1 goal so far. Doku. Oh, that's nice. Guardiola. Linton. Hall. Barnes. Hall forwards and with intent. Rodri. Kovacic. Over to the left. Kovacic shifted upfield. Thiaw. Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. Out for a throw. And here's Gordon. Aimed in towards the centre. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Trippier with the short one. Defending of the desperate variety. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Linton. Barnes made out to the left flank. Ake getting this one clear. Nunes. Two minutes to be added on. Haaland. Bruno Guimaraes. Hall. Barnes. Hall. And here's Barnes. Well read, nice interception. Rodri. Foden. Kovacic. Nunes. Ake. Kovacic. Ake chooses to go cross-field. Guardiola, gently done. Calmly anticipates. Hall. Linton. Barnes. And it's Linton. Muscular approach does pay off here. Barnes. Hall. Barnes. Linton. Foden, aim forwards. So what can they make of this? Ake, forwards and with intent. Nachos Nunes. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Rodri.